Flump Studios. Thank you, Matt McFarlane. Hello anyone, Mr. Skyson here, and welcome to the original Super Killer Hornet. A game that should probably come with its own strobe lights and a fog machine, because holy crap these beats. As I said in my last video, I'm bringing this to you not only for the game, but for the awesome music it was attached to. If you're wondering why I'm playing the first game second, it's because I didn't know Resurrection came with this at first. And holy crap am I glad it did. With a soundtrack like this, that is just the best bonus ever. Speaking of which, let's get to it. Super Killer Hornet is, of course, a shooter, bullet curtain style game, There's your enemies that you'll be shooting. Insert coin at the bottom. I kinda like that. Makes it look like a proper arcade type game. Tripping over my own tongue today. Go ahead and go to the menu. 5 things on the menu. Very simple. I like that. Arcade. That's the standard mode. That's the main thing you play. Time attack. I will not be bothering with this. I am bad at shooter type games of this nature, so time attack would be lost on me completely. Trophies. Same as the other game. You do a few things, you unlock little trophies. That's it. Nice little touch at least. Tutorial. Again, same as before. Very simple. Very straightforward. Here are things. Do them. I like that. Game devs, if you are watching this video, keep up the good work. That is a great tutorial. No hand-holding. When you go to arcade mode, this is what you are greeted with. No options, no game modes, nothing. There is one game mode. You just play. First thing you are greeted with is the music select, which this game has 5 different music tracks, the first of which being Driven, which I can totally get on board with that name. Listening to this song, I am definitely driven to go out and explode the faces of any bad guy I meet. Spend a few moments to let you listen to some of this music, because this is just some great stuff. I love the build-ups in these too. They're not all exactly like this one. Each one has its own personality to it, gives its own feeling, but this is one of my favorites. Moving on to the next one, because it's not all about the one. This one is called Tunneled. It's a good one. Not necessarily one of my favorites, though. A little bit more low-key. It builds up pretty good, but it, yeah, basically this one just doesn't really do it for me as much as the others. You might like it, and that's great. Just a little more low-key. Moving on. This one's Bring 'Em Out. I like this one. That's another good one. Nice little startup. Then it starts turning into something that's more like a whole bunch of enemy armies marching out from their headquarters, trying to take out everything, or take over everything. At least that's the feeling that I get from it. Very imaginative whenever I listen to music like this. I can basically picture entire music videos while listening to anything. Yeah, I'm picturing a bunch of enemy armies going out, taking over everything, and then this one group of heroes with giant weapons going around just beating the crap out of everybody. It's awesome. It's also kind of sciencey sounding, and I like that. It's a very good dance floor vibe, this one. Moving on. Don't want to waste too much time on this. This one's called Emergence. Got a very, this one's a more mellow type groove. So it's pretty cool in its own way. This one reminded me of something of a chase scene. Like driving a car through a futuristic city while robotic hounds chase you, causing all kind of destruction. It's pretty cool. Very dramatic in its own way. I'm also noticing the clarity of Tunneled and Emergence are a little bit less than the other three. I'm not sure why that is. Unless it's intentional. That's some good stuff. Moving on. Trial by Fire. This one's a bit more upbeat, energetic, kind of like Driven. Pretty good. While this one plays, I'm also going to talk about, at the very bottom there, you see screen mode. Right now it's on normal. Normal. Ah, yeah. For some reason I normally start out on zoomed. I'm not really sure why. Yeah, you got normal mode. Everything's a little bit more condensed, it's smaller, it looks a lot more clear. You get zoomed, which effectively stretches the screen. So it's really more about preference there. And then you have this. Vert 1, which rotates it 90 degrees, and then Vert 2, which goes the opposite direction. I can only imagine these two are for if you have a rotated monitor and want to play it that way, or if you just want to turn the game into a side-scroller. Which is a pretty neat thing, except the controls remain exactly the same as when it's like this. So when you're like this, if you push up to move forward, you're still going to go forward. If you move left, you're going to go up on the screen. So, unless you just really get used to it, that can be very disorienting. I did that once. I didn't last long at all. And let's go back to Driven. Let's go on ahead and watch me die. Same as the other game. You got math. Numbers come along at you. You have your two weapons. Standard weapon. You don't get to choose a ship. You just have this one. There's the math. Yeah, you got weapon 1. Oh, a bit more like a proper bullet curtain game in this too. Oh crap. The math messed me up. Bit more like a bullet curtain game, this one. A lot more bullets than in the other one. Kinda like that. It's supposed to be hard. It's a bullet curtain game. They are They were never meant to be easy. That's the bomb. It's kind of neat looking. Not sure why it's a big star in a circle, but still cool looking. I like that. Correct. You get the voice for that, like in the other one, but not quite as loud. Oh crap. Got a small hitbox in this. I think the hitbox is the little orangey colored, or whatever color it is. I can't exactly stop to look. The very center of me, basically. So it's a bit more well-defined in this game than in the other. And that's always a good thing in these games. Whoa. Well, last life. May as well show this off. This is your secondary weapon. It's the one that slows you down, but is a lot more powerful. Whoa. A lot more powerful. I don't know what those things are. I'm assuming mines or something, or just things to have to avoid. Yeah, I'm getting pinned in here. Yeah, as you can see, this game is a bit more of a challenge. I think this is a boss. Game over. Yeah. This game is a lot more of a challenge than Resurrection. Let's restart. Let's try that again. Still got a little time. Yeah, you just jump right back into it. I think you have infinite continues. Of course, if you die, that's just game over. You have to start the whole thing over, I assume. 11 times, if I can get it. 8. 88. Math in a game. And the game is still fun. You guys are geniuses. I love it when people try new things in games. I've always wanted to see different combinations of games, because a lot of people, they'll just, you know, action-adventure, or RPG strategy, or, you know, the standard types of games. These guys, well, I mean, this is still technically just a shooter, but they add math to it, and they make it work. Sort of. Math is getting me killed at the moment. But the point is, they tried something different, and it works out pretty well, at least in my opinion. Subliminal learning. Sort of. I mean, technically I already know the math, but you get the idea. So never be afraid to try... If you make games, never be afraid to try different things. Or trying different things in general. It's always good to be open to new stuff. Well, provided new stuff is legal. 1 times anything. Easy math here. I like killing these guys, they're pretty easy. Just send a whole bunch of them, quit shooting at me. I can handle these guys. 1 times 6 is 6. Whoa. Oh. I have never lasted very long in this game, so I have no idea what the weapon looks like once it's pumped up. If it even pumps up, it may just stay the same in this game. Maybe they only did that in Resurrection. Oh, another simple math. 1 times 4. Whoa. No, you don't. That may have been wasted, but I don't care. Not gonna last long. Anyway. Darn it. Maybe I don't know the hitbox as well as I thought I did. Yeah. Because I think I'm running a little low on time now. Whoa. So after this game over, I'm gonna call it quits. Even though I'm dying a lot, I'm still having fun because that music is awesome. Dev guys, you did a good thing. Give Mr. McFarlane a big thumbs up for me. Go ahead and B for main menu. Not sure what it was saving just then. It said saving, but don't know what. But yeah, this has been Super Killer Hornet. My god, that music is awesome. Dev guys, does this game have a separate OST? Because I would really like to download it. But anywho, I hope you've all enjoyed watching this and listening to it as much as I have. I will see you all next time, and remember to stay groovy, especially to music like this.